One day when I was about 20 years old, me and my friend Chuck were driving across a lake in January in Chuck's white Gremlin. We were going ice fishing. And he accidentally drove off the ice road and we got stuck. The two of us were able to lift the Gremlin enough to set it back on the road. The Gremlin was intended by AMC to compete with the Chevy Vega and the Ford Pinto, neither of which was a gem of any grade, to be perfectly honest, and a couple of the imports of the day. In fact, AMC branded it as the first American import. That said, they made over 650,000 of them over an 8-year period, which is not too bad for a subcompact. Hot Wheels initially put this out from 79 to 87. They were always red. There was an international version that used different wheels, however. They revisited the casting for 4 years, starting in 2008 with modern type Hot Wheels and Spectre Flame paint. I have no recollection of where I got this one, but the pipes on one side are gone. I never found a replacement short of buying another casting, but then I really wouldn't need this one. Fortunately for me, the Gremlin was offered with an inline 4-cylinder, so 4 pipes will work, especially in a post-apocalyptic fantasy. Silva said the rules were pretty simple. I couldn't resin print anything or buy anything like wheels. I had to use what was in my scrapyard or my pile of raw materials. The wheels were original wheels from my Gator Boys Bronco. The windows are covered with grates that I cut off of an old PC speaker, and the windshield bars are just paper clips. The little red fuel tank is something I cut off a circuit board in an old DVD player I had. The guns, of course, are just aluminum tubing. The lights on the roof are screws with resin drops for lenses, housed in the back half of a Chevy Caprice from the Walmart car I did last year. The whole thing is painted with Mr. Metal Color iron and rubbed with a cotton swab for that bare metal look. I always kind of have a story, and this one is Ricky, the subway motorman in Cleveland. You see, when the solar flare that killed everyone hit the earth, anybody who was underground survived. So Ricky now travels the subways in this old 72 Gremlin he found. Ricky, the subway guy. So as a bonus, I had this Matchbox number 44C that someone had cut the roof off of. This one I remember I bought along with an intact version to restore. So I started playing around with it. I used aluminum tubing for guns in the headlights. The back windows are covered in screen that I had in my pile. I think I cut them off. Some of them I cut off an aquarium cover, and some were this little cheap Walmart terrarium that I had out in the shed. Anyway, the driver's compartment is covered with paper clips that I distressed a little bit. The missile launcher is sheet styrene, aluminum tubing, and styrene rod. The exhaust pipes are made from aluminum and brass tubing, and the wheels are from a Matchbox Grand Prix, I think, from the TBM build we did a while back. The front bumper is actually a dowel. I shaped it a bit to give it a curved log-like look, painted it with Tamiya flat blue, the car I mean, and made the rudimentary flames out of Tamiya flat red and Tamiya flat yellow. I used Nuln oil on the whole thing and then Tamiya flat clear. I didn't really create a story for this one, but I'll make a deal with you. Somebody gives me a good story, I'll send them the casting. So post your stories below if you're interested. Now I got to give away some castings, so why don't we do that? The first thing we're going to do, of course, is copy the URL. Then we'll go to the comment generator. Paste that right in there. Filter duplicate users. Looks like we got 45 comments. Let's pick a winner. Oh, Go Bears Diecast Workshop. She's going to win the Red Baron, and we need to pick another winner for the Mustang. Gary Slentz II. Well, I'll tell you what, Gary, if you email me at timerider2000@gmail.com with an address where you want it sent, I'll be sure to send it out to you. So last week, my winner was Somo Diecast in Missouri, so I got to color in another state on my quest for castings across America. And next video that I do, I'm going to give away this custom Cougar 50th anniversary edition that I had painted with Spectraflame green. So post below if you're interested in having that one. Be sure to go visit the other Gasland builds for the Three Blind Mice. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Time Rider, and I'll leave the light on for you.